What is up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Jurassic World Evolution 2. We are back in the Herbivore Only exhibit, where I'm still trying to figure out which herbivores should go where. Wait, are you a Lux Parasaur? No, you're Gambian River. You are a beautiful color, though. I'm just going to take a picture of you, just in case I decide to make an OC out of you. But anyway, I'm still trying to figure out what herbivores should go where, because certain herbivores can't be in the same enclosure with other herbivores. Let me look at Minmi for a second. I'm pretty sure you can't go along with other ankylosaurs. No, I figured that. However, we can throw a ceratopsian in. So, do we have any ceratopsians in here already? Huh. No. So, okay. We could easily put maybe Sinoceratops or Chasmosaurus or even Pentaceratops in here. Or multiple ceratopsians that can go in the same enclosure. So, for the sauropods, I was thinking the sauropods won't fight each other anyway, so I'll just throw the rest of the sauropods in here just to, you know, try to widen up this variety, because look at this enclosure. It's very bare. Let's see, what do we already have Dinocyrus. Therizinosaurus will be in its very own enclosure, so I'm thinking for Therizinosaurus, we could just throw that here. So, since it's going to be like a herbivore only park, the park itself isn't really going to be that big. For Therizinosaurus, I might just put 2 of them in. They come in by the ones, so I'm going to have to put in 2 specimens in the hatchery. Alright, so let's, no, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to move this so we can throw that in here. Let's build a path. Let's have it going this way so we can get to the enclosure faster. A patch of forest, because we're going to need a patch of forest. And then we're going to need some shrubs. Maybe some of these on that side, some of these on this side, and then whatever we don't have, we could probably put here. There we go, and maybe some here. There we go. That should be good. And the only thing going in here is Therizinosaurus. So let's filter this so only herbivores show up. We'll get 2 Therizinos, because I don't really want one to be isolated, so we'll get that. We'll get a viewing gallery right over here. The enclosure should be finished. What do we got? Great Sandy Desert Paltrana and Sonoran Desert Lithobates. Alright, so we got 2 of them. Do they get on with sauropods? Because I know they're very fussy when it comes to social. No, but they do like Oviraptor. So scavengers are pretty much the only things they like. So, now that's out of the question. Therizinosaurs do not like anybody. Like, they don't like anybody. Okay, we do have Stegosaurs here. So what can they and can they not do? They can coexist with ankylosaurs. And, hadrosaur. Maybe, do we have any hadrosaurs left? Are there any hadrosaurs we haven't used? I mean, we used Muttaburrasaurus, we used Dracorex. I mean, we could put in some of the same species in, like, because I want to fill this up. I need to fill this up with more dinosaurs, because at the moment, this is just, I don't know, a hot mess at the moment. So, alright. Alright, let's release the Therizinosaurs. So that's 1. And this is 2. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we used Stygimoloch. Homalocephale we used. Draco Rex we used. Did we use Stiggy? I'm not 100% certain. Yeah, we did. We did use Stiggy. Alright. We used Struthy. We used... I'm pretty sure we used Dryosaurus. So what should we do? We could easily throw in a Ceratopsian in this enclosure. We could easily do that. So, yeah, that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. So, we'll move this back in our very first enclosure, which I think is right over here. Alright, we'll just too close to obstructed, obstructed, too close, obstructed. Oh my god. Where can I put this? I don't want to have to transport creatures to different enclosures. Obstructed, too close. Oh my god. You know what? Let's just install a gate. Too close, too close. There we go. And then let's get like a ranger station. I guess we can take direct control of this. I just want the dinosaurs to get out of the way so I can put the hatchery. I just want to get them out of the way so I can throw the enclosure in. Excuse me, sir. In the front of the Jeep, are you just gonna sit there or are you gonna run? Thank you. Obstructed. There we go. I can put it just there. Throw in the path. There we go. Time for a little path action. So I'm pretty sure we can just throw in a Ceratopsian with no problem. I'm thinking maybe Chasmosaurus? We could easily throw that in. Yeah, it can go in with the Ankylosaur, no problem. And it can also go in with other Ceratopsians as long as it's not Pentaceratops or Nasutoceratops. Okay, good to know. So what we could do is throw Chasmosaurus in, and I'm pretty sure Sinoceratops... What about Torosaurus? It looks like Torosaurus can go in. What about... Okay, it can't go in with Styracosaurus or Sinoceratops. What about Styracosaurus? Okay, it can go in with Chasmosaurus. And what about... Where's the other one? What was the other one I was thinking? Oh, Sinoceratops. Okay. All three of those Ceratopsians can go in with Chasmosaurus, but they can't go in with each other. So we're going to have to pick. Maybe I'll go with Sinoceratops. Just so we have them there. So to those of you whose favorite dinosaur is Sinoceratops, there we go. Sinoceratops will be put in as well. So all three of those Ceratopsians can go in with Chasmosaurus, but they can't go in with each other. Let's release the Chasmosaurs. Add some more variety to this enclosure. So I have a general idea on what to do anyway. So I think the only sauropods we have left are Dreadnoughtus, Camarasaurus, and Mamenchisaurus. I think. I'm not 100% certain. Okay, Chasmosaurus, I'm going to need you to do me a favor and move out of the way so I can release the Sinos. Thank you. Alright. That works out. That Sinoceratops is phased through the ground. There we go. Alright, so we've widened the variety of dinosaurs a bit. Okay. So far, they have no issues, and neither do the Chasmosaurs. Alright. So we got that taken care of. So at this point, I'm thinking for the rest of the sauropods, obstructed. Obstructed, obstructed. Too close, obstructed. Oh my god. Just let me put the hatchery. Oh my god. What? Oh, it's too close to Dryosaurus. Ah. From over here. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Where is Dryosaurus 2? He's all the way over there. What do you mean it's too close? This is a nuisance. Now it's too close to... Now it's too close to Chasmosaurus. And I can't delete something as long as a dinosaur's too close to it. Okay, I'm gonna need you to move out of the way so I can move this. Now, are they gonna move this time instead of just standing there like idiots? Out of the way. Get out the way. Now maybe I can move it. There we go. I can throw it in. Alright, I can throw it in here. Awesome. We're gonna have to build a path to connect that. Okay, what sauropods have we not used? We've used Amargasaurus, we've used Nigersaurus, we've used Diplodocus, we used Alamosaurus. Sorry if I'm losing patience here, but like, these dinosaurs just don't want to cooperate, you know? Okay, we used Apatosaurus. So you know what? I think we only have Mamenchisaurus, Camarasaurus, and Dreadnoughtus left. So we're going to throw in all three in this one enclosure. I know they don't like each other, but too bad. They're going to have to learn to coexist with one another. Alright, that's Mamenchisaurus. Let's get Dreadnoughtus. I'd rather get a Dominion skin. Camarasaurus. I think that's the other sauropod we haven't used. They're all going in here. So it's going to be a relatively small park. So the Brachiosaurs will have an issue with it, but whatever, you know? And I might just do the same thing with the Stegosaurs. Because, you know, I just don't care. I just don't care. Alright, I need to... And we're in sandbox anyway, so we can easily turn that off. If we needed to. I'm just trying to add to the roster and try to get all the herbivores in the same enclosure. Well, not the same enclosure, but like in this park. Carnivores aren't as complicated because you can just throw them in separate enclosures anyway, and some carnivores do like each other, so that's good anyway. Alright, they'll have an issue with the Brachiosaurs, but apart from that, it should be fine. Next, let's release the Mamenchisaurus. Of course, the Camarasaurus has to be in the way while I'm trying to release the Mamenchisaurus. And the tree has to be in the way. That's actually a really good shot. Okay, that's the Mamenchisaurus done. Let's move on to the Dreadnoughtus. I'm pretty sure the sauropods won't fight each other anyway. There we go. They'll have problems with one another, but apart from that, it should be cool. So I added a little bit to the roster anyway. Let's see. What do these guys like? They don't like other stegosaurs. They don't like other ankylosaurs. They don't like ceratopsians. And nothing likes Therizinosaurus, so... Can Triceratops coexist with any ceratopsians? Let's see. Okay, as long as it's not Styracosaurus or Torosaurus. Just my luck, because I'm pretty sure that's the only... Those are the only ceratopsians that we have left. As for Eupocephalus, They can't coexist with other ankylosaurs or stegosaurs, but ceratopsians, fine. I mean, we've got Chunkingosaurus. I think Stegosaurus and Kentrosaurus are the only stegosaurs we have in the park so far. You know what? I need to fill this area. I need to fill this area up, so I don't care what the dinosaurs don't like. I'm just going to throw them in. Okay, so let's start with the stegosaurs. So we'll throw in some Chunkingosaurs. Giganspinosaurus will do the same. Huayungosaurus can do the same thing. Any more? Okay, we got Kentrosaurus we already have. Stegosaurus we have. And Wuarosaurus. We're trying to fill this enclosure up and we'll get more variety. Chunkingosaurus, let's go. This could be Stegosaur Corner or something. Alright, that's the Chunkingosaurs done. Let's speed that up so we can move on to the next one, which is Giganspinosaurus. We're gonna finish this today. We're gonna finish this park today. And then we'll see what herbivores we haven't done after this, and if we're done, we'll call it a day. This is a pretty big area, so there shouldn't be any real confrontation, you know? I mean, apart from the other guys, but whatever. Huayungosaurus is up next. Or the Squeaker, as people called it in Jurassic World Evolution 1, because they squeaked a lot. And they still do. They still do. Okay, and let's move on to the Wuarosaurs. Those three were in a rush to get out. They were in a rush to get out of there, while the other three are taking their time. Okay. This enclosure's coming along nicely. I mean, they're all crowding here, but you know what? Let's get a gate. Put that there, and then we'll get another ranger station. Let's just get these guys out of the hatchery. And maybe what we could do is put, I think, Pentaceratops and, no, it's Pentaceratops, Styracosaurus, and, what's the other one? Styracosaurus. Those are the only ones that we don't have. Wake up, stegosaurs. Wake up, sleepyheads. Get out of here. Oh, there's a dino threat. Maybe I could throw in the rest of the ceratopsians. So, Torosaurus. We got Torosaurus, Styracosaurus, and Pentaceratops. So, you know what? We're just going to throw them in. Wuarosaurus we got. Cintau we got. Triceratops we got. Torosaurus we're working on. Therizinosaurus we got. Styracosaurus. Oh, yeah, we need Sauropelta and Polacanthus and Notosaurus. Oh, yeah, we're going to need more ankylosaurs as well. Okay, so for the ankylosaurs, I'm thinking we give them another enclosure. Why are these oviraptors a danger to guests? There's no opening, right? There we go, it's going down. Let's release the Pentaceratops, and then we'll see what to do with the remaining ankylosaurs. Maybe we'll throw them in other enclosures that don't have ankylosaurs. Pentaceratops. The only ceratopsian in this game bigger than Triceratops. Alright, let's move on to Styracosaurus, which will be tiny in comparison. Trying to add to the roster. These guys will have a problem, but I don't care. Torosaurus, let's go. There we go. It's getting a bit more crowded now, which is what I like. That's more like it. Oh, Camarasaurus could have went in with Brachiosaurus. Oh, so they actually do like Brachiosaurus. So, okay. So the Camarasaurus can go in with Brachiosaurus, but not any other sauropod. That's good to know. What about the other ones, like Dreadnoughtus? Can... Okay, you don't like any of the sauropods. So it looks like Brachiosaurus and Camarasaurus are the only exceptions. If you have a couple of Brachiosaurs and a couple of Amargasaurs, oh, not Amargasaurs, Camarasaurs, then fine. You know? You know what? I'm not even gonna bother moving that hatchery. I'll just make another enclosure for the remaining dinosaurs that we have. So, which is so far Nodosaurus, Polacanthus, and Sauropelta. There might be a couple more, but I'm not sure. There we go. Give them some forests so they can have their privacy and some water. And decorate the enclosure. So maybe throw this here, maybe? And then this can go over here. And maybe make it look a little more creative. Like maybe this over here. And yeah, that could work. Okay. I'm just going to put another hatchery over here. I just can't be bothered to move that hatchery. Alright, so let's get the upgrades. Let's apply additional bays and accelerated growth. There we go. Okay, so what don't we have? We don't have Sauropelta or Polacanthus or Nodosaurus. Are there any other? We have Eupocephalus. We have Ankylosaurus. Let's see. Oh, and we don't have Crichtonsaurus. So we're going to have to throw that in as well. This is the little Ankylosaur enclosure. 4 species of Ankylosaur, to my knowledge, will be in here. And I think that will be every herbivore. We've done it. With some difficulty, but we've done it. Alright, the Nodosaurs can come out first. Are these guys going to be tiny? Yep, they're tiny. Nodosaurus. How many of them do we have? 3? I think it's just 3. Looks like it's 3. That's a cool entrance animation. That is a cool entrance animation right there. Alright, Nodosaurs, you can walk a little faster than that. Let's release the Crichtonsaurs next. Yeah, these guys are really tiny. I like how these guys got some spore sound effects. The sound effects of the reptilians and the fish. What do you mean a dinosaur threat? How did you get out? Response facility. I'm gonna need a capture team right about now. How did you get out? Okay, let's see. Which enclosure are you from? This enclosure right here. How did he get out? I do not understand this game sometimes. I really don't. Okay, while you're heading over there, I'm just going to release the other Ankylosaurs, which include Polacanthus. Oh, are you guys going to be tiny too? Yep. They made a lot of the cousins of the more popular version of the dinosaur tiny. I mean, they're not too small, but I think so far it's just been 3 of each. Unless there were like 3 Crichtosaurs. And then last but not least, Sauropelta. Now these guys are pretty big in comparison to the other Ankylosaurs. The Polacanthuses aren't too small. The Crichtosaurs are pretty small. Alright. And that is every single dinosaur. Every single herbivore, anyway. So, you know what? I'm just gonna make this enclosure a little bit smaller. They don't need it to be that big. Alright, that's every single dinosaur. Let's check and see if that Gallimimus should be tranked. You get back in your enclosure where you belong. I don't know how you got out, but I promise you it won't happen again. Alright, so that's every single herbivore. Let's check the management. Shelter is in high demand over here, so I guess we'll throw a shelter in. Anywhere else need one? You're all set to go. This place is pretty much all set. Oh, this area could use one, so let's throw one in here. So maybe over here. What about... And we'll throw one over here as well. No, everywhere seems perfectly fine. So this is a relatively small park. Because, you know, herbivores, you can do a lot more with them, but at the same time, you can't. So let's check toilets. Okay, we're in need of a toilet here, so let's throw a restroom here. Okay, over here is in high demand, so we'll probably just throw 2 of them here. Yeah, that area is also in high demand of a toilet, so let's throw that in here. Anywhere else? Everywhere else seems to be... What? How did you get out? Oh my god, how do they keep getting out? Let me just get rid of the gate. There we go. Because I don't think we'll be needing that anymore. And that strange-looking path. We won't be needing that anymore. How do these herbivores keep getting out? There's no holes in the fences. Maybe they just glitch through? I'm not sure. You get back in your enclosure. I guess the travel could use one. So I guess we could put a monorail station over here. No, it's under guests, isn't it? Yep. And then this ends here. So let's expand a little bit. No, I did not want that. Edit monorail track. I wanted this. There we go. And then we connect that to the path, and there we go. Alright. We should be fine with transport. This is a weird looking setup, but I know, but whatever. We'll get there, we'll get there. Alright. Everywhere else seems perfectly fine. And I'm sure amenities will be in high demand in some places. There's really nothing I can do here unless we get some small amenities. And then we can put our drink and shopping over here. There we go. Alright, let's try to make everyone satisfied. So the kings are satisfied. Let's make this a little different. Maybe this? Yeah, we could do that. On this one, nobody's satisfied. So maybe we could have these guys be satisfied again. Oh no, hold on. Maybe change that up a little bit. There we go. That's all. Everybody's satisfied there. And we should probably maybe make this a bookstore. Yeah, we could do that. There we go. That's everyone happy. And we should probably throw like a bathroom and a hotel in. We'll throw in a bathroom. Alright, anywhere else? And they're in high demand of amenities, but I've got amenities here. Why are they in high demand? There's really nothing I can do here. Unless I throw the amenities in here. You know what? I think this park's pretty much complete. You know, it's actually a lot bigger than I thought it would be, and there's actually extra space for whatever. But yeah, that's where I'm going to wrap up this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. It would really help out a ton. But until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. So long.